This video's a bait. This video is literally a bait, chat. This video's a bait. Yo, so I need to add trigger warning into my title. I'm gonna start doing that for the kick streams. Putting trigger warning in the title.
You think about like my best frame of reference, because I have not spent almost any time in my life learning about like how polyamorous people work or anything like that. But when I was at the AVN Awards back in January, there was a couple of different dudes who came up to me with their wives or girlfriends and said, hey, if you ever have time or you're ever down, I would love for you to have a wife. And I'm just kind of like, okay, like that's wild. Like,
yo, somebody in here make a title real quick with the best title I'm choosing.
You know, I didn't even take it serious or anything like that, but I understand what those guys are thinking. They have watched me and whatever, they've watched you and they would love to like just see their girl.
I'm such a idiot. I'm so dumb. My bad, y'all. Good thing he wasn't talking about.
That's wild. Like, you know, I didn't even take it serious or anything like that, but I understand what those guys are thinking. They have watched me and whatever, they've watched you and they would love to like just see their girl inserted into that environment. And, you know, just seeing you like looking like a glamorous star on camera with a very well-known professional, it's not the worst thing in the world to me. I'm not super mad about it. And then I feel like it's kind of allowed me to even just embrace the fact that like, yeah, in
I get it. Come on, man. So many, bro. I don't see anything you, Bob. Yo, there you go again. I get it.
Prior situations,
Stop
even
playing,
with you,
stupid.
I've girls with one of my friends, and that was okay. But because it's a girl who I don't have a real relationship with, but now I'm kind of like, well, why the do I care? Especially as a person, you know, it's like, why would it be such a big deal? If I enjoy it with a girl that I don't give a about, what is the point of me not doing that with the girl that I'm married to?
Nah, this got brainwashed, bro. He got brainwashed, y'all. He got brainwashed by his. This literally sounds like a script his girlfriend told him to say, or his wife. My bad. This is literally like some brainwash where on some, oh, like you want your woman to be powerful, like you want, like, bro, nah, bro, nah. Opium. Thank you for the get this up. It's a lot of in here that would do that, you know.
It's not like an inherently degrading or disrespectful thing, right?
I mean, as long as you're consenting, I mean, and you're turned on by it, and the girl's turned on by it clearly. So it's like,
well, clearly you're turned on.
Yeah, I'm talking about myself as
you're
the girl
not
in this
shying
situation.
away from this whole double team thing that I'm proposing here, are you?
No, not at all. I actually have some pictures of positions.
Super Saiyan D-Lo at 5 gifted.
My phone.
See, that's one thing that I was thinking when we started talking about it is like, okay, if we're going to do this double team scene, what are the positions? Because I need to make sure that this dude's dangler ain't like too close to my face or anything.
Well, I don't think we should do it the first time, but I would like to be DP'd by you and someone else.
So the and the
yeah.
Well, I see. Okay.
It comes to a point of time, chat. When are we gonna stop allowing some shit to be normal, y'all? Like, ABC condones. Thank you for the sub. Yo, this gifted another 5. Yo, Tim Dollar with another 5 gifted. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Right there, boom, jealousy triggered because we haven't had in like a year.
Okay.
And you're gonna say, oh, it's because last time we tried to do it and you came in like 4 minutes.
So okay,
you were like, well, actually, I wasn't gonna say that.
Well, you could be the guy. Would you still be jealous?
I just don't really like love the idea of my clapping against another dude's.
So until you'll forget and you won't care.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. I mean, it's definitely like not totally off limits in my mind, but
I'm not saying it's the first thing I want to do, but like we've had so many girls on Plug Talk where you're like, what's your favorite thing? And they're like, DP.
Yeah.
Feels good. You think feels good? Wait till you try them together.
But you have a sensitive hole. That's why we haven't been engaging with it so much, right? Like I don't know. I
just hate prep. That's literally all it is. I hate preparing for.
Because you have to eat gummy bears.
So chat, like, real. So, how do you get to this point in your life? Now y'all better be in with them and not that. Y'all better be in with them and not that flatulence just came out of my. I know that much. Y'all in with me?
19.
You are in with me? That was the most normal y'all heard. Do you not understand what y'all listening to, chat? Like y'all in with, okay, all right.
For a whole day beforehand.
Stop yourself. You have to clean out your bowl.
Right.
Got you.
You know, it's a whole thing. And then every time for some reason I get a cut or I bleed no matter what. And then I have a problem for a week after. But it's just part of doing it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly horrified by the idea, but that's also one thing that I've realized is that even if I really didn't like the idea of another dude on camera, I mean, being in the business, it would just be insane for me to say no to it at this point.
Yeah, he's just a addict, bro. He's a addict turd. He's a addict foul turd. Got interviewer star, y'all. He living out his dream. Like he's been addicted for like the longest. I feel like ironic. I mean, I beat like 12 times, but I mean, I haven't went 12 times in a long time. Like I said, I've been sober from that. Real APLX, thank you for the sub. Yo, I seen some crazy. Like he was taking pictures. Yo, bro, some crazy, like some dark web. Not gonna lie.
At least there's one scene, like doing more is kind of a
12 times is not crazy.
Own separate conversation.
Stop being weird.
The financial the financial rewards have been so absurd that it's kind of like, well, we're in business together. Like you gotta
yeah, and I mean, at some point, it's like my fans were just kind of like, your content's getting dry at this point. Like you haven't done anything new, and so for me, yes, it was exciting financially.
So go be lean in the plug. Yeah, you just had a kid. Yeah, you got a husband and all, but holy, you fell off. Please go get my BBC. So falling under the temptation of the internet. Holy, you fell off. Go get my BBC. Holy. Oh my God, the fans.
And it was exciting to have a new experience, but it's also like, I'm kind of excited for work just because there's like new things I could do for my fans to keep them interested.
Okay, so look, this is how you combat this, chat. This is not being controlling neither. What's new about it? All of them feel it. Okay, they don't all feel the same. I don't know how they feel, but I'm just saying though, like, what?
Donations.
What about that one time you and your friends went into the bathroom to see who can finish faster?
Bro, you weird. This is why I be, you be camping and this spine camping from when I unmuted donations to tell lies, chat. He weird.
People, this woman is obsessed with fans analytics. So she is more on by seeing the numbers go up than anything else, probably.
I am on that there is like many thousands of people out there who are waiting for July 13th to sit down and download or watch this video or whatever and off to it. That is hot to me.
Just thinking about the legions of gooners who are just posted up waiting for it.
They can to anyone. They could find a Lena the Plug lookalike after her. No, they want to me and my weird.
Weird?
I don't know.
How dare you?
Your fans love to say it's weird.
I think it's nice.
I mean, you better think it's nice.
Bruce, you fell off. Plaza bro, I need to see you get a BBC.
Kaya, thank you for the sub.
It's yours. You bought it.
It's a good looking vagina. I didn't buy it. It came that way. Okay. So what else do they want to know? People probably want to know, what is it hard to go back to a reasonably sized white?
Donation.
Not too much on Adam. You could never be a part of crew. You lame.
Oh my God, man, Krusty Crew is putting a name on it, bruh.
That's after dealing with a baby arm.
Yo.
Is it upsetting? Is it hard to go back to regular life?
So first of all, I wouldn't say that yours is regular. I would say yours is definitely like above average. So let's give you that. Yes. Every time we take your pants off on Plug Talk, the girls like, oh, I'm surprised.
But for a white guy. They don't say that.
Podcaster.
They don't say that, but they're thinking that.
Maybe. I don't know. Someone called you good boyfriend once, and I feel like that was a good compliment because nobody wants like an outrageously large all the time.
Right.
It wasn't hard to come back to. I was in a lot of pain for a few days, so having sex was you know,
It was reupholstered.
you were a little traumatized by me being like, ouch, hold on. It
At first, yeah. But that did go away pretty quickly.
took like 3 or 4 days. Yeah.
Yeah. You feel like it snapped back? Well, you never had the natural birth that you were planning on.
I don't believe that stretches from having once for 40 minutes with a bigger.
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I look at the goals of the girls that we work with that I know
You're running
have
out
had.
of content. Next stream live bust the challenge show chat. You still top nutty buddy.
Like Dread or whoever in the hole, and I'm like, those are doing damage.
Okay, but the apple's not meant to stretch like this big. The is meant to stretch and
You
go
should
back.
see some of the I've taken over the years.
No, I don't want to.
Like a straight jack-o'-lantern hitting the toilet water. All right, so you see it.
No, I don't.
Donations.
I don't. I don't. No.